There was a blooper, and I'm not that good at editing videos yet, guys, so we probably gonna start over. However, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the video. Thanks for stopping in. In this video, we'll be talking about how to make an elderberry tincture, and I will tell you the 3 ingredients that you need. It's pretty simple. For starters, a mason jar. Make sure your mason jar has the following. That way, when you seal it up, it is able to lock properly for storage. Secondly, you need this good shit, 100 proof vodka. As I was saying in the first video before this one cut out, it may be hard to find your 100 proof vodka at the supermarket, your convenience store, your local liquor store. You probably will need to go to the bougie liquor store where they have lots of different options for vodka, and you want to get the 100% proof over the other ones because it's split properties between water and alcohol content, which will help with the extraction of the mineral properties from the elderberry. So make sure you are getting the 100% proof, okay? And then last but not least, you will need some elderberries. I was able and fortunate to harvest my own elderberries. Some people may not have that luxury. However, do not let that deter you from using, from making elderberry tinctures. Okay. What was I going to say? Yes, I froze my elderberry to be able to extract the most benefits from the elderberry. When you put the 100 proof vodka with the frozen elderberries, the water molecules are able to break down, and then the vodka is able to extract all of the benefits from the elderberry. So I would suggest, if you are able to get your hands on fresh elderberry or you're able to harvest your own, that you freeze it first to be able to extract all of the properties that you need. Second, if you are able to extract, it's likely that you will be able to get elderberry leaves. As you may know or may not know, elderberry leaves has some of the greatest medicinal properties within it that is over the flower and the berry itself. So be sure, these ones, I forgot about them when I put them in the freeze, when I froze my elderberry. So those ones are frozen. However, I made sure that I extracted the leaves off of majority of the elderberry before I put it in the freezer. These leaves will allow me to, I can make teas from them. I can make other tinctures from them. They're just really beneficial to keep around. They have lots of vibrancy and medicinal uses that it could be used from. So without further ado, this is where the video got cut off last time. We are going to dive into making the tinctures. Like I said, you only need 3 items. The hardest one to get will probably be, maybe if you don't have the elderberry, that or this 100% 100 proof vodka. You do not need to use the Smirnoff brand. However, that was the brand that was most feasible for me at the time, so that's why I have it. The only thing that I would say that is a mandatory is to make sure that you are getting 100% proof so that the extraction could be as potent as possible. So let's get into it. You guys are gonna sit with me as I go through and as I go through and release the elderberries off the stem to jar them up. Sorry, I didn't have time to do that before, so let's go through it. It should be pretty easy. And when you are doing this process, you want to make sure that there is no empty room left in the jar. You want the jar filled to its maximum capacity, okay? Boom. So it's pretty fun. If you have kids, I would suggest getting your kids involved with this process. They're likely to have lots of fun, and it will reduce the amount of workload for you. And also, you'll be able to teach your kids about something that they can hold on to for their life and introduce to their friends. And just, it's an educational opportunity to get them involved in health and wellness, okay? So what's more fun than that? I can't think of anything more fun than that. Likely there will be elderberries that go everywhere because they're really volatile once they are frozen. However, do not let that deter you, and let's get to it. Okay, so why might one use elderberry? They say, as you know, elderberry is filled with antioxidants, baby, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, all the antis you could think of, baby. That is what elderberry has. So if you're thinking of like, wow, how can I, what herb that grows from the earth can I use to make sure I am maintaining, sustaining, and elevating my immune health? Baby, look no further than elderberry. It's gonna get you right, okay? And with this process, like I was saying before, I don't know if it was included in this video or the other one, you are wanting to make sure that you let this elderberry tincture with the vodka, let it cure for 6 weeks minimum, but if you can do longer, go for it. I'm going to aim for the 8-week margin for my setting, and I will be back with a post video to let you guys know how that came about. I hear some of you asking about my dress. Here it is. Okay. But yeah, so here's what I am doing. Okay, so people say, I'm hearing some people ask, so when do I take elderberry? So for me, I am brewing this batch because, as we know, we are heading into cold season. So with that being said, lots of people are going to start getting sick or having the common cold, and baby, we're trying to alleviate that from the get-go. We are doing prevention before doing mitigation. Okay, so let's make sure that we are actively prepping ourselves. We just exited Virgo season. These were harvested at the end of Virgo season, okay, from the mountaintops. And we're just going to, you know, I'm probably only going to do one jar with you guys, as this is going everywhere. I'm going to have berries everywhere. Okay. So if you can do this before the separation before, then maybe that will be wise. However, it's a little much for me. And I have 5 pounds, so I'll be probably likely only doing one video for you guys. But yes, so you can take a teaspoon of elderberry tincture every day to help to maintain your health and wellness. What you do not want to do is wait until you are deathly sick on day number 5 to then start taking elderberry, because you will have counterproductive results. So what does that mean, counterproductive results? If you are already sick and then you are taking elderberry, so here's how elderberry works. When you're using elderberry, it is to build up your immune system, okay? So this is like a bucket load of nutrients that you are using to build up resistance to just the infections, all that toxic stuff. The elderberry helps to help you strengthen your immune system and over time. It's not something that's going to do it right away. It's something that you have to make sure you are, you know, using daily to receive the highest potency and the best results. Okay. And so as you can see with me, y'all, I've been here, I got stems in here, I got all that good stuff. So it might be better for you guys to take the elderberries off of the branches, off the stems, before canning. That way it'd also be easier and cleaner for your kitchen, and not having elderberries go everywhere and a big mess to clean up. Okay, that's how I'm feeling right now. It's just so much. But it's going to be amazing in the end when it's all said and done. I think I should just do it in a pot, honestly. should just do it in a pot. Look at that, so much easier. I literally am gonna have so much cleanup all over my kitchen, guys, but that's okay. Yeah. So what was I saying? You don't want to take the elderberry once you are already sick, because it will be like nuking your system with a repeller when your system is already naturally now fighting the virus. Okay, you don't want to take it once you already have gotten the virus. Maybe you can take it on day 1 of like feeling sick, but you definitely don't want to take it on day 4, day 3, when you are ready, when your body is already using its natural defenses to fight off whatever infection you are experiencing. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Do keep that in mind. Yeah, I think it'll be really fun to do this as like a family activity. Yeah, so let's just chit chat right now. I feel like we got none but time but to chit chat. We are in Libra season, so what better time to set the intention of love? I intend to use my love to heal. I intend to use my love to foster health and immune support. So you use the energy of Libra, which is communication, which is love, which is connectivity, which is vibrancy, which is like all that shit, all that showy extrovertedness that Libra has to offer. Put all of those intentions into brewing your tinctures. We want to have intentional tinctures so that we are while the work is being done by the agent of the vaka, it is also being done through our intention that we are setting while preparing what's going to be ingested in our body. Okay. Yes. Whoo, guys, this is a lot. This is labor, but it's all for a good cause. Oh, this is coming off really easy. Okay, yeah, this is the way you want to do it. Get a pot and get it done. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more so that we can get this one jar done, and everything else will pretty much probably be done off camera. This is going to take a while. Honestly, guys, get your ingredients now and do not wait until there is another outbreak, another shortage, another supply chain hiccup. Get your ingredients now. Remember, prevention is better than mitigation. If you are actively prepping for the unforeseeable, then you won't get trapped in the unforeseeable because you've already prepared yourself for what could potentially come. And we all know sickness is something that is, you know, a thing. Sickness is definitely a thing for people during the time as the weather is changing, as people are traveling, as people are engaging with different people, different groups. There's always a possibility for sickness to arise. So rather than waiting for the sickness to hit you, baby, do your part now. And your part is as simple as making your tincture for your elderberry. That way you can take a spoonful of every day. Okay. I'm pretty sure the kids will have lots of fun doing this. And if you have kids, like, give them the task, and you won't regret it. And then have them clean up to the kitchen so that they understand that when you're brewing, conjuring, that it's a process, and just as much as it's fun doing the process, you also have to bear the burden, not that it's a burden, but bear the responsibility of cleaning up as well. So we're gonna check this out. Hopefully I was able to divine enough elderberry to fill up this one jar so that we can get the process going, so you can see exactly what your girl is talking about. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you find this video helpful, be sure to like it, comment, share it. utilize the information that I am sharing with you and share it with others. It's really simple, and it definitely could be something that you do over a family bonding or a friend get together. Remember, health is wealth. Health is wealth. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if this fills up. Okay, I think this might get us to where we need to go. Okay. I think I need a little bit more. And then this jar should be ready to be done. Man, I'm gonna have so much cleaning up to do, guys. These elderberries are everywhere. But that's okay. It's for a good cause. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, one more little load. I think this should be the last. And then we'll get to seeping it with the vodka. The vodka. No, I'm not doing this to sell. This is just my own personal, what I like to do for myself, so that I can make sure I am treating my immune system great, so that I do not have to pay the consequences later. Again, I will say health is wealth, baby. Do prevention before having to do mitigation. It costs too much to mitigate when you can just prevent from the beginning. Perfect. Okay, so like this, your glass should look with elderberry filled to the top with no spacings to allow for the alcohol to maneuver its way through and to extract all of the medicinal properties from the berry itself. Okie dokie. And yeah, hold on. I would store my items somewhere that is dry, okay, and doesn't have fluctuating temperatures. So wherever that is in your house where you know the temperature is pretty consistent, there isn't overexposure, that is probably the place where you should shut up shop for your elderberry, okay? I'm almost there. Just trying to get all the goodies in here. Elderberry is really expensive, and the fact that I was able to get this in the wilds on my own, I am making sure not to waste not an inch, not a piece, not a berry of the elderberry. I'm gonna use everything that I've got in order to make what I need. Personally, these could be great gifts. I don't know, somebody gave me a jar of elderberry that I didn't have to make or process, I'd be really eternally grateful. So if you're looking for a gift to get somebody, baby, this costs you very minimal. It's kind of time consuming, but also it takes intention and, you know, belief. And those skills are time bearing and body bearing too, just to put intention and belief, you know, into your conjuring. And yes, this is conjuring. Okay. All right, let's get into this. I think I got as much elderberry. Oh, fucking A. Excuse my language, guys. Oh, I thought. Okay. Bonfire. Okay. I don't know why I just said that either, but it doesn't matter. Okie dokie, guys. Oh. Wow, Tiara. Just fucking leave it to me, guys. Make a fucking mess. Ugh, this is so irritating to me. Wow, this is the full moon, guys. This is what the fucking full moon would do. I'm not gonna start swearing because it's gonna fuck with my intention that I'm putting into here. But it's a little frustrating because I'm having hiccups. This is the second hiccup I've had with this process. It's irritating me. If you have an outside to do this, I would suggest you do it there. It's less mess, and if things fall, at least you'll be planting elderberry in your yard. Okay? Instead of fucking spilling it all over your kitchen. All right, let's just move on. If I focus on it anymore, it's gonna... Okay, boom. So here you go. 20 minutes later, we have a full jar of elderberry. We are going to crack open the vodka and get it filled. Perfect. We're going to cap it like so. Screw it on like so. And then there you go. And as you see, this is the process. You would also like to make sure you label with the name and the date so you're able to monitor how long you've actually been keeping the elderberry for. And so like that, it's this simple, guys. I would suggest you do this. Remember, your health is your wealth, and it's something that's simple that could be done at home and can be done with your family. Again, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to like it. Be sure to comment, and you can subscribe for more content. I will probably be doing my next video on amber. Okay, amber that comes from pine trees. I was able to harvest my own amber, and so I'm going to come on here and let you guys know about what you could be doing with that as well. Have a great weekend, and be sure to check out more videos on my channel. Peace, y'all.